Hey, Kathy here. I've been talking about the ventral vagal state. It is the autonomic nervous system state that we want to be in because that's where we are creative, good at problem solving, more resilient, and less reactive. So I'll talk about ways to get up there, but right now I want to talk about the things that knock us out of the ventral vagal state. And one of those things is called triggers. Triggers are things, people, situations that can elicit an emotional response. A negative emotional response. And since several people have mentioned that they aren't looking forward to the holidays, I thought that now might be a good time to talk about this one. So actually, when you come across a situation or a person that triggers you, it's an excellent opportunity for some personal growth. So just in 4 steps, I'll show you how you can handle this and get ahead in the emotional intelligence game. So first of all, if someone triggers you, the first thing you want to do is stop. Take a breath and observe yourself. Like, why is this bothering me, right? So the first step of observing yourself is important because it takes you out of yourself and it helps you re-engage your neocortex. So once you move into observer mode, right, just looking at yourself, asking yourself questions, you've moved into the observer mode. So you have your adult functions back. All right, the second thing is to analyze it. Like, what is going on here? Why does that statement bother me so much? Or why did that question irritate me, right? It's to really ask yourself questions so that you know yourself better, right? So we have an opportunity for self-awareness. Okay. The third thing is to wave around the magic wand of destiny. Here's mine, magic wand of destiny, and intentionally not react. Right? Because a lot of times, so like my grandfather used to try and annoy me for sport. Like that's what he did. I think he was an intelligent man who got bored easily. And so he would just look around until he found something that triggered me and then just kind of poke at it. But you get to choose. You get to choose whether or not you are going to give someone else the power to control your emotions. If you let them, then you're just like a puppet that they're manipulating, right? So we want to wave around the magic wand of destiny and we want to make intentional choices not to react. Now, once you've done that, because you practice self-discipline, now what you want to do is ask some really curious questions. Now, this one's tough because if you do it with bad nonverbals, it comes off as sarcastic because you want to ask questions like, so what makes you think that? Not like, well, what makes you think that? We don't want to go there, but you want to get genuinely curious. Like what else, what other evidence do you have of that? Or where did you hear that? Or that's interesting, does that show up in your life somewhere? So you want to ask really curious questions. So those are the 4 steps. Now, just keep in mind that when one of your relatives or a situation has triggered you, they are giving you an opportunity to increase your self-awareness, practice your self-discipline, and elevate your emotional intelligence. Say thank you. Happy holidays.